Our next author is Donna Karaba, and Donna is the author of Passion, Purpose, and Profit. Donna, come on out here. So, hello. So when you've worked with Lee and your marriage is on track and strong, it may be the right time for you to build an authentic executive coaching business. That's what Donna helps people do. She is over a decade as an executive coach, and she is now helping people with her 9 keys, the 9 keys to passion, purpose, and profit. Donna, tell people what executive coaching is and why they might want to consider a career doing that.
Well, I think you'll want to consider a career in executive coaching if you have a calling in life, 1, to be a coach, and 2, to make a living where you have ultimate flexibility to raise your children as you wish.
And you did that, right? Tell a little of your story.
Yeah, so I was corporate Fortune 50, 500 background, and found myself in a cyclical cycle of running back to corporate and going out to be an entrepreneur. I've started several businesses, and I found myself sitting in my office reading a Marianne Williamson quote several times, and it was kind of the final time that I said, all right, it's time to take that leap of faith and follow my calling, follow my heart, and do what I really wanted to do so that I could be there for my children, following my passion so that I could teach them to follow theirs. And
how old were your kids at that time?
my kids were in grade school, so like 3rd and 6th grade.
So pretty young, 8 and 10 or 12 or something like that. Why do you think coaching is a good business for moms in particular?
Well, for me, I started my business during the summer, actually, and I did not want to work. But I knew that I had to start cold calling. That was something I knew how to do. And I could do that early in the morning when my kids were sleeping. So I would get up early, 6 o'clock or whatever, prepare my calls, make a couple hours of calls. And over a period of time, I built my business. I didn't need a lot of clients to work with in order to make a good living, a very good living, actually a better living than in the corporate world. So
that's amazing. And when you told me your story of the business you built, I was blown away because we got crystal clear on your book together, right? You sort of came thinking you were going to write a totally different book, right?
Yes, because I had already written this book, but I wrote it similar to what Lee was saying. I just wrote it. I wrote a bunch of chapters, and it sat in my filing cabinet for 10 years. So there was a lot of guilt around keeping what I had a secret and not really birthing that baby. And Angela came across my lap somehow.
As I do.
At the moment that I was ready. And I had found my father's book, 13 chapters, that my brother had in his office for 35 years. And I was like, I am not going to die with this book in me. So it was a tribute to my dad, for one thing, and for being such a great father, and to my mother for being a great mother. And their leadership really taught me what's important in life. And family is number 1.
I love that. So I want to ask you a question from Carrie. Carrie's in California, and she wants to know, what was the biggest obstacle that you had to overcome to get your book done? I hope you know the answer to this one. Don't make me tell you. Was it the writing?
No.
Mm-mm. And it's the biggest obstacle, Carrie, that pretty much every single author that we work with has.
I know the answer.
Yes.
Part of it is feeling that you have a message to share that's worthy for the world and stepping up to the plate. and having someone kick your butt.
But I will tell you, I've worked with New York Times bestselling authors since I was 21 years old. And it doesn't matter if it's somebody who's never written a word. You'd obviously gotten a large part of a book done. So if you're a New York Times bestselling author, or if you've never put a word on a page, everybody, the biggest thing biggest obstacle they have to overcome is, who am I to write this book? Who am I to write this book? That's why, and there's great movies that I'm probably the only one watches about amazing editors in the course of history, because that's what having an amazing, experienced book professional in your life can tell you exactly who you are to write that book. And I had the opportunity to remind you of how brilliant you are every week. And when I reminded you of that, everyone can see themselves in that. That's what I think is so powerful about the group, is like, when I tell you, everyone's like, yeah, she built that whole business? What? And you're like, little old me? But everyone feels that way.
Oh, I thought you were talking about you. I'm looking at you. Going,
you did, right? But that's the thing. Everyone in our writing groups, I think, can see each author's magnificence so much more clearly than they can.
Oh, definitely.
And I think that's
I'm so
what's
proud
so powerful.
of this group. I mean, it's amazing. And really, I just want to honor you for holding this space. And as a coach, I know how incredibly valuable that is, to be there for someone else. And for me to put that trust in you was really challenging.
Well, we've been on a journey.
But you held me there. So thank you. Yeah.
Well, thank you, because you've shown up in a way that I know has helped so many of our other authors as well. So that's what I would say to you, Carrie. That is the key to getting your book done. It's probably part of the key to passion, purpose, and profit too, is being able to answer for yourself, who am I to get this goal, whether it's building a business or writing a book or running a marathon, who am I to do this? And then having the people around you to support that, and to not be able to see any other possibility for you. So from the day we met, I knew I would see you on this red carpet, and here you are. Congratulations. Passion, Purpose, Profit by Donna Karaba. Go grab your copy on Amazon today. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.